Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Hello, my dear pupils. I hope you are doing well with the curfew. Inshallah, everything come back to normal and we see each other again soon. So this video is done to introduce the competencies of sequence 3. Me, my community, and citizenship. Before I start, I'm going to present what do community and citizenship mean. A community is a group of people living in a particular area. They interact each other, they have common interests, which is المجتمع in Arabic. Citizenship is the status of citizen with rights and duties, which is المواطنة. Now we move to grammar lessons. The first lesson is likes and dislikes. All of you know what does it mean like and what does it mean dislike. I like something, أحبه. I dislike it, لا أحبه. So, to express our likes and dislikes, we use the following verbs. I like, I love, I enjoy, I prefer to express our likes. I dislike, I hate to express our dislikes. The most important thing you have to know in this lesson is that the verb which comes after them, we put it in a gerund form or we add ing to it. Example, I say, I like playing football. We can't say, I like play football. You have to add ing to the verb. The second lesson is the imperative, al-amr. So we use the imperative in two situations, as you can see. The first, to make a recommendation or give advice. إعطاء نصيحة. Revise, example, revise your lessons. مراجع دروسك. Don't give up. لا تستسلم. Don't give up. To give, the second situation is to give instruction. إعطاء تعليمات. For example, in a recipe. Example, add sugar and milk, then mix for 10 minutes. Don't use hot water. لا تستعمل الماء الساخن. Don't use hot water. So, as you can see, in the imperative sentences, we have no subject. كما راكم تشوفوا في les phrases ما عندناش كاع le sujet. We don't have a subject. We start directly by the verb. نبدأ directement بle verbe. If it is affirmative, we have the verb plus the object. If it is a negative, we have don't plus the verb plus the object. It can be no object. We have the verb don't plus directly the verb. And we can say don't plus the verb plus the object here in this sentence. Sequencing steps. The third lesson is the sequencing steps. المرتبات. The sequencing steps are first, second, next, then, after that, finally. So, we use the sequencing steps to organize our ideas باش ننظموا الأفكار تاعنا. Organiser les idées. We use them in two situations also. The first one, writing a recipe. كتابة وصفة. كي نكتبوا غوسات. احنا كي نمدوا غوسات نمدوا les étapes. وحدة مرخوطة حتى تخلص. That's it. So in this situation we use the sequencers. في هاد كي نمدوا وصفة لازم نستعملوا the sequencers. مرتبات. Example, if you want to make a healthy banana and strawberry smoothie, first place a few strawberries and a half banana in a blender. Next, add a glass of skimmed milk, sugar and yogurt. Pot. After that, pulse until fruit is well blended. Finally, pour into a glass and enjoy. The second situation, defending an argument. الدفاع عن حجة. كي نحبوا ندافعوا على حاجة على حجة لازم نمدو des arguments باش نقنعوا للمستمع تاعنا. For example, the teacher, الأستاذ. For example, when we write an argumentative essay, we have to give arguments. To organize these arguments, we use the sequencers. Example, charity work is a very useful activity for the community for many reasons. Firstly, it is a universal human value. Secondly, it helps to strengthen community bonds. Thirdly, the government alone cannot solve all the social problems. All citizens should take part in relieving the suffering of the poor, disabled, and the homeless. The fourth lesson, which is new for you, it is conditional type 1. جملة الشرط. When you hear, make in your mind, when you hear conditional, you put in your mind that you have if. So, we use the first conditional to express possible future situation. Possible future situation. So, in conditional sentence we have two clauses. You have the if clause, we call it if clause because it contains if. And we have the main clause. Yes? Yes. And then you have the if clause. In the if clause, you have the verb after if. Always the verb after if you put it in the present simple. Either it is at the beginning or in the middle of the sentence. The verb after if is always in the present simple. And in the main clause, we can use the future simple or the imperative. The future simple is will plus ten. And the imperative or the imperative. So, you have another thing. When you write conditional sentence, you start by the if clause. When the if clause is initial, is at the beginning, you write the if clause, then you put comma, then you write the main clause. But if the if clause is in the middle of the sentence, we have no comma. We start by the main clause, then we write the if clause directly. Now we move to pronunciation lessons. In pronunciation, you have only two lessons. The first one, A, is silent letters, الحروف الصامتة. K, W, L, B, N. You have these letters. Silent K, you have K plus N. It means K is silent when it is initial and followed by N. For example, no. Here we say no, not kno. So here when the K is initial and followed by N. So here زي ما قالك هنا كي تكون الكلمة تبدأ بالكا وموراها تكون N. In this situation الكي هنا تكون صامتة. Silent W plus R. W is silent when it is initial and followed by R. Example, right, the same thing. كي تكون في بداية الكلمة موراها تكون R. In this situation the W is silent. And also is silent in WH question who. In this WH in who, the W is silent. Silent L. You have L plus M plus K plus F plus D. It means L is silent when it is before these letters M, K, F, D, which occur at the end of the word. Example, come, talk, half, could. So when you have words which ends with these letters and the L before them is silent. زي ما تكون عندكم كلمة تخلص بهاد الحروف قبلهم تكون L هذيك تكون صامتة. Silent B. You have M plus B or B plus ER, B plus T. B is silent when it is in final position preceded by M. زي ما كي تكون فلافة تاع الكلمة قبلها تكون M. For example, bomb. We can't say bomb. We say bomb. The B is silent. Or in mid position before ER. When it is in mid position before ER. لما كي تكون في وسط الكلمة موراها تكون ER. We say bomber. We don't say bomber. Or T when it is in mid position before T. تكون قبل T. For example, we say doubt, not doubt. The last letter is silent N. M plus N. The N is silent when it is in final position and preceded by M. Example, column. column. هنا ال N كي تكون في لافان تاع الكلمة وقبلها تكون M. In this situation, the N is silent. It is not pronounced. The second lesson is final S. As you know, final S, you have seen this lesson in your first, second, third years, and you are going to see it again in your fourth year. As you know, the final S has three pronunciations: S, Z, and EZ. The S is pronounced S after the sounds P, T, K, F, Th. Examples: helps, writes, talks, laughs, mouths. As I said, after the sounds. What do you hear, not what do you see? Example here, you have laugh. Here you see GH, but it is pronounced F. Here you see TH, but it is pronounced Th. The second Z, the second pronunciation is Z. S is pronounced Z after the sounds B, D, G, V, V, L, M, N, R, and all vowels, diphthongs and triphthongs. Example, dogs, smells, words, dreams, plays, sees. And you have the last pronunciation is EZ. S is pronounced EZ after the sounds S, Z, Sh, J, Ch, and J. Or the letters S, double S, X, CE, SH, CH, GE. Example, places, advices, watches, washes, damages. Here are some homework to do. You have task 1, page 110, tasks 10 and 12, page 111, tasks 1, 2, 3, page 114, task 8, page 115. Thanks for your attention, dear pupils. I hope that you have got an idea about the sequence. Thank you and good luck. See you.